Please be seated. Special guests, members of the graduating class, parents, family, and friends, welcome to Laurus College Commencement Ceremony. My name is Jeff Redmond, and I'm the president of Laurus College, and it is my pleasure to introduce our MC for today's events, Mr. Leo Craven.
Thank you, President Redmond. I am honored to MC today's festivities. Today, one chapter in all our lives closes, and another, even more exciting one begins. This is a special occasion for our graduates and families, so please silence your cell phones, but feel free to take lots of pictures. And now please stand for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang loud, the bomb bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, in the home of the brave?
Please be seated. At this time, I would like to invite our Vice President of Student Programs, Ms. Susana Guerrero, to the podium.
Thank you, Leah. I am pleased to introduce the platform party. Please rise as your name is called and remain standing. Will the audience please withhold your applause until all are recognized? Mr. Jeff Redmond, President. Dr. James Redmond, Board Chairman Emeritus. Dr. Karen Edwards, Director of Workforce and Economic Development. Mr. Chris Kaler, Director of Digital Arts and Computer Animation. Ms. Wendy Flores, Director, Business Systems. Ms. Rebecca Sandoval, Director, Medical Billing and Coding. Ms. Shamika Chalmers, IT Systems. Thank you, members of the platform party. You may be seated.
We are honored to have with us today our Board Chairman Emeritus, Dr. James Redmond. Laurus College is grateful to Dr. Redmond for not only his continued support, but even more importantly, for his vision. As the founder of Laurus College, Dr. Redmond established a quality institution of higher learning that continues to realize its limitless potential with every student who successfully graduates. I would now like to invite Dr. Redmond to the podium to say a few words.
Wow. Graduating class of 23-24. Pretty impressive. But I want to have one more tradition before we finalize the ceremony. It's a deeply held tradition in education. It's called the Snap Quiz. Are we ready? This is going to be an honors scoring system. You have your own answers in your head, and if you get less than 4 wrong, you pass. There's 4 questions. Okay. First one. Who was arrested 30 times before rising to become a world champion? Second question. Who was kind of a failure as a sophomore in high school, only to later become one of the greatest in his field of all time? Third, and my favorite question, what American writer only became successful because he had a very lucky day? And 4, who's the most important person that we celebrate today? Now, for the answer key. First one, Mike Tyson. He was arrested 30 times before one person noticed him, took him under his wing, tutored, cared about him, and made a difference. Secondly, Michael Jordan. Cut from his basketball team as a sophomore. What did he do with that experience? He used it, focusing his attention and enabling him to work so hard that he would later achieve a wonderful, successful career. My third one, you may not have heard of him, I hope you have. If you haven't, you should, is Mark Twain, an American author and humorist. He was going out west in the 1800s to hopefully become a journalist when he completely failed to find a job. He was very disgusted, and he was on his way actually out of an interview to be a stock boy at the local store. When he looked down, and at his feet was a $20 gold piece, which that's good news today, but in the early 1800s, it was phenomenal news. Enough money to actually invest in the printing press that was for sale. He later owned that printing press and the paper that it represented, became his journalist, and fired his imagination to write wonderful American novels and become probably one of my favorite humorists of all time. Fourth question. Who do we celebrate today for a wonderful achievement? Anybody want to guess? You. Yes, this is why we're all here today, to celebrate the fact that somewhere in your life, someone connected with you to make a difference. Even though you experience failures, obstacles, and roadblocks along the way, you too use that. And to focus your energies, to increase your dedication to making something better for yourself and for the world around you. And yes, all of you are the recipients of wonderful good fortune. The good fortune to be cared about by people in your network, whether that's family, friends, each other, the wonderful faculty here at Laurus College, the people behind the scenes that never get a thank you but get a lot of the problems. They too were your good fortune to help you sit here today. And finally, you're here because, like this medallion, you have shown the courage that so often eludes other people who don't take the chance. The commitment. Oh my goodness, the commitment, the many assignments, the many stresses, the many worries you all went through and stayed the course. And finally, the confidence that you have today to show up and take your place in the college, the collegiality of successful academics. Yes, you are truly one of the lucky 1% of 1% of 1% of the population of the human species that has achieved a college education. Yes, you are successful today. We celebrate graduation. But graduation means step. Now we look at the next step. What lays before you? If you haven't figured it out, it's more hardship, more obstacles, more defeats. But you know what? You now have the experience of knowing that you will succeed, that your commitment, your hard work will pay off. And I look forward to seeing how that story gets written, not just for you, not just for your family, but for a narrative that will stretch long after we're all gone. You have changed the course of history for the people that you know, starting with you, reflected in them, and going to be reaped by many, many people in the years to come. So I celebrate with you this graduation. I have a lot of confidence in the commitment and courage that you will show in the future, and I add my voice to all here present when I say, congratulations, class of 23-24.
Thank you, Dr. Redmond. Next, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce our first student speaker, Miss Lilibeth Naniola, who was nominated by her instructors for the honor of speaking on behalf of the graduating class. Ms. Naniola is one of this year's many outstanding Laurus College graduates and received her Occupational Associate in Medical Billing and Coding. Please welcome to the stage, Ms. Lilibeth Naniola.
Good morning, everyone. It's an honor to be here today, and one I could never imagine. To be honest, I wasn't planning on taking part in today's ceremony, wearing the cap and gown, walking across the stage, and then I was asked to share my story. I wasn't sure that it was something that I wanted to do, but when I shared the news with my girls, who have been my greatest support and my constant source of motivation, they encouraged me to say yes. I realized that we all have a story to share, that most of us, though it wasn't a straight line and it wasn't an easy path from the day we began our journey until today. So I accept the honor to share my story. My parents were immigrants from the Philippines who came to America to find a better opportunity for themselves and their family. I remember how they encouraged me to go to college and to pursue a degree. They never had the opportunity or the means to pursue their own educational goals. So it was important for them that I prioritize my education. Unfortunately, before I could do so, both my parents passed. So they are not here to see me graduate. I made the decision to enroll in Laurus College during a time in my life where I was lost and broken. I was grieving, I was scared, unsure of what the future held. I needed to find my way back to the living. I didn't know how I would do that, but my first step was to go back to school. I wanted to achieve the dream my parents always had for me. So the first step for me was going to start at Laurus College. It was a big change, and though it was challenging, I remember my first few classes. I was doing okay until I received that C+. It's hard to imagine the impact that a grade can have on me, but can I tell you, I felt disappointed. And well, I lost it. I felt like my world was crashing down on me, and I started to fall apart again. I never did well in school, but I held myself to a higher standard, even with my airheaded moments. While it was painful, that moment helped me tap into my own self-determination, and I rediscovered my strength. Each obstacle became an opportunity for growth. I challenged myself to do better. I was excelling in my classes again, and I fell into a slump. It was towards the end of completing my program, and I lost my mojo. I just wanted to quit. I panicked. I started losing control. I remember taking a step back, telling myself, everything will be okay. What I found was that my instructors and student services were there to help me get me on track to find my mojo again and to make it through the last part of my journey. Earning my degree, being here today, sharing my story, that's an important milestone in my life. I've accomplished my parents' dreams, I refueled my determination, and I rediscovered my strength. I have completed my journey at Laurus College and earned my degree in medical coding and billing, and I'm grateful to be here with all of you to share this special moment, our special moment. Here's to our future. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Nadiola, and congratulations. Next up is our second student speaker, Mr. Matthew Colson, who was also nominated by his instructors for the honor of speaking on behalf of the graduating class. Mr. Colson is another outstanding Laurus College graduate and received his Bachelor of Science degree in Digital Arts and Computer Animation. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Matthew Colson.
Good morning, everyone. It's an honor to be here today. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting to be nominated as a speaker for this graduation ceremony. But when I received that phone call sharing the news, honestly, I was thrilled to accept. It wasn't an easy path for me to get here, but after 3.5 challenging years of my life, I finally decided to push through and accomplish something. And that something was my determination to earn my degree, and that accomplishment is what put me on this stage today. In retrospect, it took a lot of guts and hard work to accomplish this goal. In fact, the odds weren't in my favor. A decade ago, I dropped out of school to work full-time. The jobs I worked were factory and warehouse jobs, and while my life was pretty simple, I wasn't really fulfilled. What I really wanted to do and what my passion was to do is art. Yet, when I shared my dream with others, they told me that making art was not a real career, and that I wouldn't make enough money to even sustain from it and survive, let alone live a fulfilling life. It's hard not to buy into other people's limiting beliefs about our own futures. When I decided to pursue my degree, to pursue art, it took a lot of guts not to believe the limiting beliefs that others saw, and instead trust my own vision of what my life could be and to have faith in that vision. But the payoff was worth it. Here I am after years of honing my craft and mastering the skills. I'm looking forward now and see there are many opportunities awaiting me. I built my portfolio and I'm now confidently submitting applications and beginning my next stage of my life. Back then, before I accomplished this goal, I didn't believe in myself. Maybe the doubts of other people influenced my own thinking, because in truth, I had doubts about everything. Slowly after time, my confidence grew, and looking back now, I can see the progress I've made in believing in myself. Believe in myself, thanks to the many professors, classmates, and staff who supported my dreams and cheered me on along the way. All of you played the role of my success, and I want to give a special thanks to all my 3D instructors who never gave up on their students, who believed in them even when the students didn't believe in themselves. That's one of the biggest lessons that I learned during my time at Laurus College, is do not give up, no matter how hard it is. You can get through it. day by day, hour by hour. One of the most influential people in my life was an instructor who is not with Laurus College today, but is pursuing his own dreams and ambitions as an artist. His name is Andre Wall, and I think I can speak for my fellow students when I say that he will be greatly missed. He went above and beyond. Anytime I had a question, he answered it in full detail. I even remember struggling in my first 3D environment, and Andre was there every step of the way, helping me become the best artist I could be and unlocking my own potential. As I completed project after project, I learned the innate skill that persistence is one of the keys to success. Anyone can be motivated, but you have to keep moving forward even though you might accidentally hit a brick wall or two on the way to the end of the tunnel. Obstacles that used to create stress for me in the past, when I first started creating 3D art, actually don't faze me now. All because I kept going and trusted my instructors. I believe in the process, which allowed me to believe in myself. I am a firm believer that anyone can dream and anyone can become their dream. You may have to make sacrifices to make that dream come true. You may need to say no to friends and family when you got, or not to go out on the weekend to grind away at your dream. But in the end, the hard work pays off, and you will be in a position when you are happy with your life, and I guarantee it. As Ray Bradbury once said, love what you do and do what you love. Don't listen to anyone else who tells you not to do it. Do what you want, what you love. Imagination should be the center of your life. As an ending note, I want to congratulate all my fellow classmates on graduating day as we all follow our dreams and become the best version of ourselves. Finally, I would like to give thanks to all my friends, family, teachers, colleagues for supporting me on my own journey. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Colson, and congratulations. Laurus College's Associate Director of Student Funding, Joe Avila, will now give the final salutation to the graduates. Mr. Avila holds a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from California State University, Fullerton, and just last month celebrated his 10-year work anniversary with Laurus College. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Joe Avila.
Good morning. Good morning. Laurus graduates, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and distinguished guests. My name is Joe Abel, and I will warmly welcome everyone in attendance and express my gratitude of being part of this memorable occasion. It is truly an honor to stand before you as a salutation speaker and address such exceptional groups of individuals. I understand the journey, the roller coaster of challenges that you have gone through, as well as triumphs and personal growth. Every one of you have gone through or even faced unique obstacles, and especially endless nights of late night sessions, of study sessions. Trust me, I've been there. But today is a day we reflect on the countless hours of hard work, determination, sacrifice that brought you to this very moment. But let's not forget the unwavering support that you have received from your family and friends. I know for a fact that their encouragement fueled my ambition and the fire to continue and pursue my dreams. To give it all I got. Today is not just a milestone, but a stepping stone toward a future filled with endless possibilities. As you stand on the threshold of a new chapter, make sure you remember the lessons you have learned, the friendships you have created. Today, we not only celebrate the achievements of our graduates, but also acknowledge the sacrifices. Please embrace the challenges that lie ahead with the same courage and tenacity that has brought you to this very moment. Now, faculty and staff. Your dedication to fostering an environment of learning and growth has left an indelible mark to each graduate. Your guidance has shaped minds, ignited passions, installed love for the knowledge that will continue to flourish. So, with that, let us express the gratitude to the instructors who challenge each and one of you. In closing, I want to leave you with a simple yet powerful message. Embrace the opportunities that come your way. Face the challenges with determination, but most importantly, always remember the values that you have shaped during the time in college. As we step into the future, let us do so with confidence, integrity, and a commitment to making a positive impact in the world. I want to express the deepest admiration For the graduating class, may your journey beyond these walls be filled with success, fulfillment, and endless possibilities. Congratulations, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Avila. We will now proceed with the awarding of academic degrees. Please note that while not all 117 candidates were able to attend today's ceremony in person, they are present with us in spirit and online, and will be recognized alongside their colleagues in the commencement video we will be posting online. Will the platform party please stand? I will now present the candidates for degrees, and audience members, please remember, cheering is encouraged. Will the candidates for the Associate of Science in Business Administration and Bachelor of Science in Business Systems Management please rise and come forward? David Vicara, Bachelor of Science, Business Systems Management. Sierra Steele, Bachelor of Science, Business Systems Management. Stephanie Evelyn, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Earl Salvosa, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Congratulations, business systems candidates. Will the candidates for the Occupational Associate in Medical Billing and Coding please rise and come forward? Lilibeth Naniola, Occupational Associate, Medical Billing and Coding. Nancy Arenas, Occupational Associate, Medical Billing and Coding. Ashley Scott, Occupational Associate, Medical Billing and Coding. Clarissa Virgin, Occupational Associate, Medical Billing and Coding. Congratulations, Medical Billing and Coding candidates. Will the candidates for the Associate of Science in Information Technologies and Network Systems and Bachelor of Science in Information Technology Systems Management please rise and come forward? Victor Chavez, Associate of Science, Information Technologies and Network Systems. Kristen Green, Associate of Science, Information Technologies and Network Systems. Erica Rosser, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Systems Management. Stephen Krieger, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Systems Management. Shane Baus, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Systems Management. Grace Morris Accordon, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Systems Management. Congratulations, IT Systems candidates. Will the candidates for the Associate of Science in Visual Design and Multimedia and Bachelor of Science in Digital Arts and Computer Animation please rise and come forward? That's okay. Matthew Colson, Bachelor of Science, Digital Arts and Computer Animation. Joel Thompson, Bachelor of Science, Digital Arts and Computer Animation. Alexander Del Rosario, Bachelor of Science, Digital Arts and Computer Animation. Carlos Luevano, Associate of Science, Visual Design and Multimedia. Congratulations, Digital Arts and Computer Animation candidates.
President Redmond, it gives me great pleasure to present to you these candidates. They have completed their prescribed course of study and they are recommended by the faculty for the award of their appropriate degrees.
By the virtue of authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the State of California and Nevada, I hereby confer upon you the degrees to which you are entitled. As a symbol of your transition from candidate for degree to holder of degree, please move the tassel on your mortarboard from the right side to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Laurus College graduating class of 23-24.